A project of Hartman's Community Center and King Pine Farm Studios. Donate to Hartman's Community Center today, 41 Main Street East, Milton, Ontario, Canada, L9T 1N2. Hartman's Community Center is a registered charity with Revenue Canada. It can offer tax-deductible receipts for donations made to it. He questions what Princess Grace of Malta was doing running onto the Dragon's landing strip and why the gate in the fence had been left mysteriously open for her to run into it. But there's no question that I was not to blame. As the final hours were ticking towards sunset, my body was undergoing a sort of young dragoness's puberty stage, pre-puberty, and I was beginning to feel hormones in me, and slight changes that come sunset would make me much more of a dragoness than I wanted to be. So with a heavy thump, I plowed down on top of the human and brought her life to a merciful quick end. The ambulance came, and the other dragon witnesses stated that I was not to blame, that I'd had enough problems just trying to stay afloat and land without worrying about some human dashing in my path, and so the humans let me go. We were chatting away about just who I had squished, and I realized if I returned to a human form, I would be held responsible for killing a justice of the peace of Malta. After all, my ex-wife was seeking to take her child permanently from me through the courts of Canada, and it seemed likely that if I returned to a human form, they would find against me. So I made that difficult decision to wait till the sun set and to stay permanently in a dragoness's shape of Lady Alucia's choosing. Lady Alucia came flying down a few minutes before the sun set and told us there was one last chance for us to return to our human shapes, because once the sun set, various dormant organs within our bodies and hormones would start flooding about, and if we tried to return to a human shape after that, we would probably be turned into monstrous freaks as we tried to revert to a human shape. We'd end up as human males walking around on a huge dragoness body, or quite possibly as 50-foot tall women with bats' wings, and we would find it much safer and better to just remain as we were after the sunset. We all decided to make the final plunge into dragonhood, and so the sun set and our bellies blazed into life and heat as our inside uteruses began to stimulate to life. Lady Alucia explained just what we were now going to be capable of doing, bringing young baby dragons into the world, and she congratulated all of us and gave us keys to our own lairs. I picked up my daughter, who still didn't recognize me, and flew to my lair, where I opened it with my new key, and I let the kid hop around outside while I tried to puzzle out the rest of my life.